This is my first attempt at a live video, so bear with me if I get anything wrong, but I'm excited to be here, and I'm glad you guys are too. We're going to give everybody a couple minutes to log on so they don't miss out on the giveaway. I got everything ready to go on my end, but let's give everybody a couple of minutes just to check in. So, in the meantime, we're going to talk about a couple of things. First off, I have this channel. I first designed this channel and started making this channel just to help people, learn how to work on things, small engines and motorcycles and stuff. And it's really been exciting for me because I get to work on a lot of different things, and being able to share it with you guys has been it's been really cool to me. And I do a lot of different videos on a lot of different things, and I got a lot of problems in here. Some problems are just regular problems I get all the time, and some are unique problems. So we're going to talk a little bit about tools here in just a minute. And as soon as we get that out of the way, probably about 8:15, we'll do the giveaway. So the giveaway video, I took it down at midnight on that last one, on the last day right there, so we can get everything, cut off on the time period, so we don't get anybody jumping in there late. So we cut the video off at midnight. I pulled the video down so we were able to, save all the commenters on there that commented. So we're going to get into that a little bit. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm using and everything. And we got some people logging on now. Good to see you guys out here. All right, so give me just a minute and get some people to log in. And I got to get a couple more things ready right outside of the screen right here, and we will be talking in just a second. All right, guys, I'm going to try to get some comments up here so we can see who is watching. There we go. All right, should be good right there. All right, we got Celeste on. Thanks for tuning in. All right, guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start talking about a couple things. Like I said, I got this channel up for motorcycles and for small engines. So I would like for you guys to post up what you're here for. If you found my channel from small engines or from motorcycles, that would be good to know. I'm always interested in seeing what people ride as well. So, post something up there, throw some comments up there. Let's get some conversations going in the meantime. And like I said, I got this channel up for just teaching people stuff, so it helps me out a lot if I get feedback from you guys in the comments on my videos to help me guide some future videos. So we'll talk a little bit about what videos I have laid out for the future. I got a couple really cool videos coming up. A couple bikes that I'm going to be building that I try to buy bikes that are wrecked and kind of bring them back to life and turn them into neat bikes after the builds. So I got a GSX-R 600 I'm going to be building up to make like a Moto Gymkhana bike. So I'm looking forward to that build. That's going to be really cool. I got just about all the parts in for that. I try to get everything together, make the videos before I post it. Also, a couple videos on this beta. This beta's been doing really good. I love this thing. It's got a couple little changes I've done to it to really make it, ride really good. We got Florida here. Thanks for tuning in. And that's another good thing, guys. Tell me where you're from. I'm always curious to see who's watching my channel. So if you're from a different state, go ahead and throw it in there because I'd like to see that. All right. So, yeah, this bike right here, I've done a couple different things to it just to get it going. I'm a two-stroke guy at heart, so I really like building two-strokes. My next bike is probably going to be a four-stroke just to get some different videos out there. I like riding those as well, so that'll be pretty cool. I'll do a bunch more videos on that for you guys as well. So there's a couple of, like I said, upcoming videos. Some of them going to be on this bike, some on a couple of the bikes. I got a couple things lined out here. Now, you can see my shop right here. I got 11 by 16 shop I work in, and my goal is to kind of grow the shop, make the shop a little bit bigger so I can get more jobs in and work on multiple jobs at a time. For you guys tuning in, we're going to be doing the raffle here at 8:15. So post a comment, let me know where you're from, and we'll get going. So first off, guys, if you are a motorcycle guy or small engine guy, go ahead and post it up. Let me know. And another thing, like I said, I'm a two-stroke guy. So if you're a two-stroke or four-stroke, you know that's pretty neat. I love them both. They're both good bikes to ride in different situations. So if you ride a different bike, throw that brand up for me so I can check that out. The so when I do the raffle here, in order for me to get in touch with you guys, I have to have a way. So on your About page on your own YouTube channel, make sure you throw something in your About page, a way that I can get up with you. So if you are the raffle winner, I'm able to get up with you easier than trying to figure other ways out. So there's a couple tools, guys, before we get into this, into the giveaway, about what kind of tools I think are really important to run even a shop, at home shop. So see, all good bikes right there. CRF 450, 06 250X. I got that other 250X I made some videos on. That's a great bike, by the way. Those CRF 250Xs, they're pretty sweet. They have, it's like the same bike for many years. The one I have is the first year 2004, and they made those up for many years, and that's kind of my spare bike. So when this one is down, I'll jump on that one, and I usually ride that one. I had a CRF 450 also. That was a neat bike too, but kickstarting that thing in the woods on, you know, weird kind of hills was a little difficult. So the CRF is electric start. A little heavier bike, but it's a good bike. So there's a couple of tools, guys, we talked about. Now the one that we're giving away today, this tool right here, mine is a Snap-on. These are made by Williams for Snap-on. That's what I'm going to be giving away today. I got one brand new one right here, Williams brand one. That's what we're giving away today. This is super important. I use it like crazy. This is a really good screwdriver. I use it on all of my videos, just about every video. A couple other things here. We have these right here. I made another video about these speed tools, and you can really speed up your repairs by having, you know, these type of tools. These, the Milwaukees, any kind that you have there, they help out a whole lot. And I'm hoping to get some more of these in and give away at future dates. So maybe at 20,000, I'll give something else away. It'll be bigger. These compression tools, there's a couple tools that you got to have to diagnose things. And a lot of people will bring me machines to work on. And the first thing you got to do is diagnose it. And if you just throw parts at it and throw money at it, you're never going to really figure out what's going wrong and why. So it's a good idea to kind of start learning about why things are screwing up and why they're not running good, so you can diagnose it better and save some time. So this Mac Tool compression tester, this is a real important one here. Compression tester. The problem with these now, two-stroke it's great, but four-strokes have a lot of decompression levers on them, so you're going to lose compression when you're trying to test that, so that ain't going to work. So make sure that you use it in the proper application. This right here I use, this is I got another video on this one, and this is for testing leak down on a, this one is for testing leak down on a two-stroke. So if you got a two-stroke, you want to make sure the two-stroke is completely sealed up and it's not leaking any air out, because a two-stroke, you know, they're awesome machines. The engines are very simple, but if you got an air leak somewhere, it's going to mess things up. And I answer a lot of questions about jetting and stuff because people are having problems getting their bikes jetted right. And a lot of times it's because it's not a fully sealed up engine. When you got the engine sealed up, tuning is not that hard. It's when you're sucking air from different places, and that's when you're having problems with trying to get the two-stroke running right and get your jetting right. Because you can't get it jetted right if you got low compression, you got a clogged air filter, and you have leaks in your two-strokes, which you need to really check out. So you need to get one of these for your two-strokes. And like I said, I got a video up on this one. It's really simple, made from gauges, PVC, metal. Good stuff, man. You need one of these. And in the two-stroke video, I talk about checking your leak down stuff. I talk about putting, 6 pounds in there, 7 pounds in the crankcase of your two-stroke. And people are saying, well, my two-stroke makes 160 pounds. It's different levels there. You're talking about compression on top of the piston could be 160, but your crankcase can only handle so much. So if you're jacking in 15, 20 pounds of compression, you're going to blow your seals out, and then you're screwed. So then you got another repair you got to do. So make sure you're only putting in 5 or 6. So watch that video. It's a good video. It's got some good information in it. So four-strokes are a different breed, right? We got four-strokes that we can't just go ahead and throw a compression tester on them anymore and see what kind of compression they're making, because they got decompression levers on them that are actuated when the engine's spinning slowly. And then as soon as you as soon as you fire those up, yeah, exactly right. Yeah, and that comes down to sealing with your two strokes is your reed pedals. The corners of those things will chip off sometimes. You got to check all that. And this bike right here, as a matter of fact, going back to that, I'm going to pull a pipe off this and make a video, you guys, and show you how to check that piston really quickly, so you can kind of get an idea what your top end is doing. So this right here, when you got 4 strokes, you got to do a full-on engine health test. Whenever I get a 4-stroke, you got to make sure that you're checking your not only compression but your leak down. So what happens with 4 strokes is your valves go bad, they get worn out, your rings get worn, and if you got a 4-stroke that's hard to start or not running right, again, you can't just start throwing things at it. You want to do a test. And this right here, this Snap-on tool, I use in a lot of videos there that for 4 strokes, and it basically pressurizes your cylinder. So you got your piston at top dead center, valves are closed, everything's sealed up. You put some pressure into that thing. With this one here, 60 pounds does it, and it's going to let me know how much pressure is leaking past either the rings or the valves, and it really makes diagnosing problems simple. So it helps out a whole lot. And if you don't have something like that, you're really guessing, guys, and you don't want to throw money at these bikes. When you got the right tools and you can figure it out, you know, you can narrow your repairs down. And if you don't have these tools, you know, bring it somewhere and you know, check it out. Have a shop check it out for you. Thank you on the 10,000. And where you're from? Algeria. That's pretty neat. So you know, if we can check the pressure on the bike, if you have a shop do it for you, they can do a test pretty quickly, a leak down, and they'll tell you, yeah, you need rings or you need valves. And sometimes it's worth that 1 hour charge to a shop so that you're targeting the right thing. Because if you're not, you're wasting money. So these other tools right here, crank splitting tools. If you guys want to get into some bottom ends and stuff, you can do it without these, but it's a whole lot harder. I try to show you guys multiple ways to do it, so I'm not just the one way with the tools. But if you can get tools like this when you're splitting your cases apart, it makes rebuilding engines a whole lot easier. So guys, we got a couple more minutes here. We got 3 more minutes, and we'll do the giveaway. So on this bike here, this bike is fully set up with tubeless. For you guys that are riding dirt, if you set up a tubeless, if you got new tires and everything, set them up, they work really well. And you're able to put these in, and they really lose the minimum amount of air. A lot of people complain about it losing air, but this one here doesn't lose any air. And the rear has a puncture in it that I got at a ride, and I was able to just plug it and put some CO2 air in it and keep on jamming along, and it really helped out. And if I had a tube, that would have been a nightmare changing the tube on the side of a trail. So that works out really good. So if you guys just tuned in now, if you're riding bikes, especially if you're overseas, I'm in the US, if you're overseas, I love to see the kind of bikes that you guys are riding, because there's a lot of cool bikes over there, and they were never even released here in the US, and I've always looked forward to seeing those bikes gray imported here. Getting to see them in the street was always pretty cool. So especially all those 2-stroke bikes, you know, like my RD that I have here. Flat Tire King, yeah. And, you know, I got a video coming up on how to make a stand on changing to make changing tires a lot easier, because that's kind of a nightmare. But I got a cool stand, I got some plans, and I built it all up. It's already done. I'm working on that video, so make sure you check that out. But some of these bikes that were gray imported in here, these 2-strokes RGVs and stuff, and the TZs, we never got those over here in the States, and you know, on a large scale. So it's always cool seeing them. We got the RZ350s, the RD like I have in the other garage, and those are cool bikes. So some of you guys overseas are lucky. You got, even though there's, you know, smaller CCs over here in the States, who is on big CCs, those small bikes are really cool. We never really got them over here, so it's cool to see that. Yeah, the stand build's gonna be neat. The plans that I got were really, they're pretty awesome. I had to make it out of some scrap steel, so I made it out of some metal from a yard. So if you guys have, if you're like anywhere near, look, if you need to look this up, if you're anywhere, because they're all over the country here in the US, called DH Griffin. And if you go there, man, they got tons of metal piles. They sell it. They sell car parts there and everything. Excuse me. But I got all the scrap metal for that stand at the metal scrap yard, and they sell it by the pound. All right, guys, so let's get started. It is now 8:15. I am looking forward to doing this giveaway. So the way that we're going to do it here is in the comment section of that 10,000 subscriber video, I ask you guys to post the word win. So if you posted the word win, you are entered into this. This tool right here, like I said, this is made by Williams for Snap-on. So I went straight to Williams and I got one. This has the ratcheting T-handle on it, which is super helpful. So you can grab this thing, push down on these carburetors or anything you're working on when they're really tight to get off so you don't strip them, and you're able to get them off with a good amount of force, a lot more than the regular. And what happens with a regular screwdriver is when you're pushing down a thing so hard, your hands slip and you don't get the leverage and it slips off and strips it. So this thing here is neat. It's got the magnetic tip on it. So, and it has, this one also comes with the bit that has little teeth on it that Snap-on calls the torque drive. So I guess they're really just getting it from Williams here. But this is a really awesome screwdriver, and we're going to be giving that away. So what we're going to do here, guys, is let me pull this out, get you set up, and I will do this live. So what I'm using here is called commentpicker.com, and what I did here is put the video URL in there, put the word win, and we're about to hit this and see who wins it. So guys, before we do this, guys, make sure that in your about page on your channel, we're able to get to that for you, and so I can get this tool out. We can communicate and get that done. All right, so right now we have, and when I took the video down at midnight, we have 27 people that commented win on there. As you can see that, hopefully you can see that there, 27. So we're going to hit that and see who gets it. All right, here we go. Nasty Habits Motorcycle. Nasty Habits MC, congratulations, you're the winner of the screwdriver. I'm looking forward to get it out to you guys. Again, guys, thank you for, take a picture of that. All right. So guys, thank you for tuning in and to that other video and putting the word win in there and being entered into this one. Like I said, in the future, I plan on getting a couple more tools, a couple more items that really can help you guys out so I can give those away, because like I said, the goal of this channel is to help you guys out, and if I can help you. And I also, listen, go to my About page if you have any questions. I'm on there a lot, and you guys are asking me questions about how to go ahead and fix things, and I'm more than happy if I have the time to jump on there and answer those questions for you. While my channel is where it's at now, I have enough time to do that, and I'm more than willing to help you guys learn that stuff. So make sure that you get on there and ask me any questions. Now, like I said, I got a couple of videos coming up. I'm looking forward to doing those, especially that Moto Gymkhana bike. I am so excited to build that bike. I've been waiting for a couple parts to come in, and when that thing is here, we're going to make some videos. We're going to do a bunch of cone courses with it. I'm real good at cone courses, so we're going to challenge a couple local law enforcement agencies, because they do that cone course and stuff with their agency. We're going to challenge them as well, so we can get out there and see how we do against the expert Harley-Davidson motorcycle riders. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking to put that bike to the test and see how it does. I'm going to keep finding some videos. I got a couple super cool bikes that I'm trying to get my hands on for you guys, so we can work on them and get those tuned in and tuned up and fixed up and back on the road again. So you guys, again, thank you for watching Nasty Habits MC. Thank you for tuning in and putting the thing. I'll get this tool out to you. We'll get in contact with you guys. Again, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in, being part of my channel. This channel is going to grow thanks to you guys, and I will see you on the next one.